Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Life Issue. My name is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel this evening. It's been a long time I've done a video, but this story on ground is something that I just felt like, what, I wanted to talk about, and I hope you guys can join me. I wanted to talk about. All right, guys. So if you've not subscribed to our channel, please click the button and join us and subscribe so that you can get the video once we get it and you can be part of us. Right, so this evening I want to talk about the passing away of Yul Edochie, May and Yul Edochie's son. Now, from what we heard, he just had his birthday in January, and from what everybody has said, even his grandfather, this guy is someone that was excelling everything. He was brilliant, he was good, and then suddenly death took him. Now, of course, as a mom and as a dad, you do not want to die before your children. It's nobody's prayer to die before their children. But this what happened. Now, from the story that we got, it was said that he slumped and he died. So that is the story. That's what most of the news blog carried. That he slumped. He was playing football and he slumped and he died. So we all know the controversy involving the Yul Edochie and what has been going on between Yul and the fact and his wife, May. And now Nigerians have been reacting since this story broke. Now, you might ask yourself a question, why are people reacting now? We all know that Yale left his wife, May, to marry someone else. Now, this marriage, from what we got, the wife was not happy about it. And so they have not been together for some time now. So May has been on her own. She refused to reconcile with the husband. And from what we heard, Yal has been living with Jude, as the husband. So with this death comes another pen for his wife. Now, no woman wants to pass through what May is passing through now. I don't know how she feels. I don't know how she's able to cope. When I was looking at what Lindy KG wrote, this just happened. The guy was doing well. He was preparing for his exams. He actually had some exams on Wednesday and he joined his friend for football. So there was no known illness, nothing. Nothing. We could not say that he was suffering from anything. And he slumped and died. He had a seizure. Now, nobody told us from the news I've had so far, nobody has said that this guy is suffering from epilepsy or had a precondition. We don't know what has happened. Oh dear, this story is sad, to be frank with you. Nigerians are talking about it. It is very sad. But why do I want to talk about this? So when this news broke, of course, most Nigerians refer to the fact that Yul had a son by Judy, and that Judy was actually the cause of him and his wife, breaking up or not living together. Now, this actually brought a lot of, what will I say now, tension in the home. They've not been together. And this boy happens to be the first son, and he must have had a lot of conversation, a lot of bickering. Being 16, of course, his friends have been talking about it. Must have seen some of the stupid things that his dad has been writing on social media. Even early this week, there was something that he was writing about, who's supposed to be much more better, a woman that, the man has been writing a lot. And when I go through his story and the things that has happened for the past few months with the mom, I'm like, this guy must have passed through a lot. Now we don't know what is the cause of the death. We don't know yet. People are assuming. Some people say it's spiritual. Of course, Nigerian factor. Some people are saying that it's Judy that has killed her, killed the boy, killed him. A lot of people are actually accusing her. I've been on social media, and this is what people are saying, that her hand, Judy's hand, is in it. And I don't blame them for saying that, because we know Nigerian factor, the second wife factor, and the fact that this woman was married before, and knowing what she knew, she still went ahead to break this man's marriage. So this is the story. There are a lot of story. People are talking about this. And to be frank with you, for me personally, it's very important as a woman, if anything happens to your relationship, that you actually save your children. I'm not going to say, I don't know what has happened. To be frank, nobody knows. The medical reason is not yet out. But as it is now, the court of law, Nigerian court of law, has decided that it is Judy that killed this child. And of course, you will have Judy's friends supporting her from these comments. And she will have some supporters, but many people are blaming her. Some people are saying that maybe she went spiritual. I don't know. To be frank, I don't know. All I know is that a woman that can make up her mind, being married, to sleep with someone else, and also to break that home, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So this is the story that is on ground now, to be frank with you. I don't know how May feels being a mom. Maybe she should have walked out. She should have left that house. She should have just gone and, take her children, because you are almost not grown up. But I don't know. To be frank with you, I cannot be in her shoe. I know the worst thing about this story is that the Judy herself actually gave birth to a baby boy just 2 weeks ago. This was posted by Gist Lover. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? So May is losing her child. You've taken her husband. And now you have another child for her husband. Now, wow. And she has a lot of supporters. Yeah, this piece, Esther, I was reading what she wrote about, don't marry a man who has a spirit of unforgiven. That was not, I don't understand the way some women think. Okay, if you can tolerate rubbish and nonsense in your life, if you can tolerate people cheating on you and lying, and not being truthful and honest in a relationship, if you can take it, if you're in a shower and you sleep around, and you can actually having been in a relationship where a man does not respect you, disrespect you, please, it's okay for you. But do not advise someone else to be okay with it. May has said she does not, and she will not, because that's not what she bargained for. It wasn't what she went into a relationship for. I don't know who is this woman, this Esther Sky. I don't know. I was going through her profile. She's just to be frank, I just feel actress near actress call. Anyway, some people are actress, and I don't know what their profile are, but her comment is very, very appalling, and it is so I don't know how to put it. It's a disgrace to humanhood that a man is dishonest, cheats on you, lied to you, disrespects you, and you forgive. Just if May says she's not going to forgive, what is your business? Move on. Yeah. So all the side chicks expect May to forgive. Yeah. And now they are laughing or talking about it because she lost her child. Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. To be frank with you, it will happen to everybody. Whatever you wish for someone else, it will come to you. But for as long as there are men out there who feels that they can disrespect their home, bring in a strange woman when it was not what the woman bargained for when she went into a relationship, there will always be men out there who will say, no, it's not what I bargained for. And we'll always have the side chick congregations and supporters telling them, after all, Igbo culture or African culture. But you know what? You don't have to take it. You don't have to take the bullshit. That's a story for another matter. I think we've discussed that story for a long time. I mean, the story here is people accusing Judy of her being the one, of her sending attack. We don't know yet, to be frank with you. Nobody knows what has happened. I think, people are jumping the gun when they accuse her, because he might sue you, take you to court. But at the end of the day, this story is really, really painful. It's really, really painful. I've seen a lot of videos of, even, what's this guy's name? Uche. Yeah, Uche Madu. I think he's on Nilin KD's page, of Uche actually very upset about what has happened and saying that it is spiritual. Now, if I'm able to get that video, I will play it here for you to hear what Uche had to say. But in his mind, what happened is spiritual. This guy was actually attacked. So the little boy was Kembilina Chukwu. That's the guy, the little boy's name. In Uche's mind, it was an attack and it was sent by someone, and everybody's pointing their finger at Judy. I don't know. I do not know what powerhouse Judy belongs to, that people are pointing their fingers and accusing her. I don't know how she'll be feeling, how she would take it, that people are actually saying that she's the one that killed this boy. And I don't know what she tend to gain if she's the one that, I don't know. But my dear, when it comes to Africa, hey, nothing pass, side chico, nothing past them. But this story is really, really, I don't know how to put it. It is pathetic. It's a story that when I read about it, I literally cried, because I followed May and her journey and what has happened. And I don't think she deserved this. I just feel like, no, this is too much for one person to pass through in a year. It is too much. I think she has another son, I think the little one. At the end of the day, she needs to think about herself and her children. People are saying that she should pack out of the house that she's living with, that, that I don't think she's not living with Yale, but that's the house that she said that she and Yale bought. Let her pack out of that place, sell the house, because you don't know what they have been placed there. And people are even saying that maybe, yeah, her no pure. I don't know. But there's so much accusation going on, so many people are saying a lot of things on social media. But I think we also have to be very careful before we accuse the wrong person. That can happen any day, anytime, anywhere. We don't actually have the full picture of what has happened. It actually could be sickness. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we all know that African factor can actually happen. People can say whatever they want to say, but we know that some people are very, very demonic, and some people can go to any lengths and when I say and I mean any length to get what they want. And until someone, but I'm going to say until someone officially comes and tells us, okay, oh, they saw Judy, or they saw her doing something, or they were there when she did it, we cannot just accuse her without any evidence. That's all I can say about this story. And remember, she can sue. Nigeria now, they know how to sue. Any small thing, they will sue now. So I think we should just, be very careful how we paint this narrative of Judy being the one that caused the death of this child, because it can go south. It can just go south, and you do not want to be in it when it goes south. All right, guys, this is me. And when I saw this story, I was like, I was really dumbfounded. I could not believe it, but it really happened. And yes, this little boy is gone. We don't know what has happened. But one thing that we are sure of is that the parents did not handle this matter properly. I believe that Yul made a very big mistake by his action, and they should have just separated, thinking about the children. And also, some of the comments that he was making on social media was uncalled for. To be frank with you, you've left your wife, you've married a new wife. Why always be on social media talking about your family, or making, I don't know, knowing that you have children who are old enough to have friends? I'm not saying this is what killed the boy, but I think in so many ways, Yul missed it. He missed it, to be frank. I bet you that he will regret some of the actions that he had taken. He could have been a better dad for his children. And even if he had made mistake, he could have handled it better. Now this child is gone. This child is gone. All right, I'm going to play some of the videos that I have here. The one that Uche, I think Uche's one, so that you can watch and listen to what Uche had to say about what happened. To be frank with you, I think that Uche, I think he's really pained about what happened. Just listen to Uche and what he had to say. Hold on, I'm trying to get Uche. So that's Uche lamenting about what happened to Yul, and he's really, really upset. So let's listen to him and hear what he had to say.
Whenever they are spiritually, our God day. I just want to urge everyone, please let's pray for me. I've been receiving calls since yesterday, everybody asking me to speak on this. Where I won't begin talk. Wetin I won't talk. Kí mo fẹ́ sọ. It is well. That's all I can say. This is spiritual. And God see. Waiting people no see. God will do forever see. Thank you, guys. I've been crying since yesterday, guys. I've been crying, see my eyes. This is not fair. This is not fair. Pikin wey nothing do. Pikin wey dey healthy. Pikin wey no sick. Pikin wey no even get ordinary small headache. Pikin wey nothing they do all of a sudden. This is spiritual. And this is the only thing I can say. This woman is going through so much. Mashu. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. And God, Jehovah, anybody, wherever they are, spiritual.
Okay, guys, you guys have heard it from Uche, and that's what most people think. It is spiritual, but who is causing the spiritual angle of this matter? Is it the dad? Is it the granddad? Or is it the Judy? We don't know. The only thing that we know is that something has happened. This little boy is gone. He wasn't sick. Nothing was wrong with him. There was no illness, nothing. This guy was hell and hated until he died. And he slumped. He had a seizure and he died. And before this, the baby mama or the second wife just gave birth to a baby boy, a baby girl, 2 weeks ago. And from what we've heard, the dad was on social media. And then few days after that, the dad had the audacity to be on social media and be talking about which woman. I don't know, when I saw, that his comment about which woman is better, is it either the one that is good in bed or the one, I don't know if you guys saw his stupid post where he was talking about which woman is better, the one that is good in bed or the one that can cook for you. And I'm like, is this man okay? Is this man okay? As old as he is chasing cloth like this. Well, now, baby, I don't know. We need to be very careful. Imagine the last thought or the last, imagination or the last conversation he had, yeah, with his son, what it could have been about. And now this son is gone and there's no way he can reconcile or talk through it. Now, that's it. You're on social media, your child is old enough to access social media, and this is what you are posting, talking about who is this with, and you're throwing shade at the mom. This child must have passed through a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse from his friends, because he has a shameless man as a dad. May God please save us from men like Yul Edochie, who are not worth to be fathers, who actually should just be doing their Nollywood and not be on, not even have any children, because they don't know what it means to have a child and to train up a child and to actually be a role model for their children. His cloth chasing on social media is actually too much. When I saw that, I was like, why will you be writing this? You have a wife, you have a side chick, and you're asking us a question, which woman should be better? The one that cooks for you or the one that gives you sex? I'm like, seriously? Ngwa, oh yeah, now the child don't die. Anyway, this is my take on this story. I don't know what you guys think. Just drop your comments. What do you think? Do you think this death is spiritual? Do you think that Judy has a hand? What do you guys think? What is your opinion about this? Do you even think that Yul has a hand? Because this guy has not been acting normal. To be frank with you, he's also a suspect. We have a lot of suspects here. We have loads of suspects in this matter. So which of the suspects do you think actually might have caused, if this guy did not die natural death? Because I believe that it might be natural death. But then there was no precondition. My dad, this story, this story, they pen me. Oh, I'm telling you, seriously, they pen me. But that is the story. I could say a man has 2 wives. The first is very good at cooking, other one is good in bed. Question: who owns the man? That's what he wrote. That's it. That's what he was answering on his social handle. Your children are there watching. Guys, this is the story of this year's matter. The thing they pen me. I'm telling you, yes, the guy is gone. His son is gone. Let him continue with his Judy and and their newborn. When a sacrifice where they carry the boy do, I don't know. I just pity May in everything. Everything that's happened, I just pity May, because this is not what she bargained for. And as a woman, you should actually know when to run, when to carry your child and run. It's not every time people telling you forgive, 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 and you'll be there, they will kill your children. Run. If you feel it's not working out, if you feel that something is fishy, run. Okay? Anyway, that's me talking about this story. I don't know what you guys think. Drop your comments. At the end of the day, he will die and he will meet his child, and then the child will tell him what he thinks about him and what actually happened. We don't know. All we can say is speculation. But this is obviously a spiritual matter. Yeah, it's not like acting normal. And now this 16 years innocent boy that knows nothing is gone. I believe it's spiritual. Most Nigerians believe it's spiritual. Most people feel that there's something going on. And yeah, I think in all of these things, the person that we all feel for is me. Because innocent woman, no, woman will carry help, will carry the man when he was nobody. When woman wey kukuma help the man when he was nobody, and this is how she's being repaid. Husband she no get, first son she no get. Now wow, this word is omnivorous. All right, this is my take on this story. I'm going to come back again with this blessing CEO matter, because that matter, that one, that the one where they sweet me for body, I want to come. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. See you guys very soon. God bless. Bye-bye.